Good morning. May the Lord God be gracious to us and bless us as we worship today in spirit and in truth. Mga kapatid, ang inanda kong mensahe na pagkain natin kaluluwa ay nababasa po natin sa aklat ng Kawikaan. Kawikaan 16, versikulo 20. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 20. Ito po ang sinasaad. Siyang nag-iingat sa salita ay makakasumpong ng mabuti, at ang nananalig sa Panginoon ay mapalad. Sa wikang Ingles, he that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in the Lord, happy is he. Sa ibang translation, ang sabi, whoever give heed to instruction prospers, and blessed is he who trusts in the Lord. Siyang nag-iingat sa salita ay makakasumpong ng mabuti, at ang nananalig sa Panginoon ay mapalad. Sa totoo lang mga kapatid, mula nung nabasa ko ito after I became a Christian, ito na po ang pinangahawakan ko. At sana, ito rin ang inyong gagawin. Countless times throughout the Bible, we see God showing His love and patience toward men and women in order to save them. Totoo yun, ito pa. Although God realizes that their hearts or our hearts are evil, God continue to try to reach them. Hindi nagkukulang ang Panginoon Diyos na maabot, to reach out other people. When we sin, kung tayo nagkakasala, naturally we fall away from God. And we surely deserve to be destroyed by His judgment. Subalit, God has promised never again to destroy everything until the judgment day when Christ return to destroy evil forever. Sa ngayon, now, ang bawat pagbabago ng panahon is a reminder of His promise. Sa ngayon, sa lahat, bawat pagbabago ng panahon ay isang paalala ng Diyos ng Kanyang pangako sa atin. Sometimes, God gives us instruction that do not seem relevant to us at the moment. But later on, we can see the importance of those instructions. Sabi nga nila, hindi sili at aangang agad. Sooner, malalaman natin na yan ay pala maanghang. So, ganun ang importansya ng batas, utos, atas, o kautusan ng Panginoon. Nevertheless, gayon pa man, we don't discard the lesson of the Bible. Huwag nating iwaksi ang mga aral ng banal na kasulatan because certain details irrelevant, seem irrelevant. Subalit, we need to take heed to instruction now. Pay attention to what God says. Kailan? Ngayon at magpakailanman. Now, in the future, we'll have a clearer understanding of the reason for His instructions. Kung minsan, painful lessons are usually doorways to new opportunities for us. Yan ay ginagawa ng Panginoon para subukan ang bawat isa. Beyond the tensions created, isang halimbawa ay isang batang Kristiyano na walang iba kundi si Timoteo na converted by Paul. And beyond the tension created by his mixed racial background, Timothy seemed to struggle with a naturally timid character and his sensitivity to his youthfulness. Ang aral natin makukuha sa buhay ni Timothy ay youthfulness should not be an excuse for ineffectiveness. Kahit na ang ating kakulangan, our inadequacies and inabilities should not keep us from being available to God. God can see people wherever we are. Sa lumang tipan naman, kanina sa bagong tipan, sa Timothy, sa lumang tipan, ay makakuha tayo ng aral sa buhay ni Daniel. Daniel was a young bata pa siya when deported, but he remained true to his faith. Dapat ganoon din po tayo na totoong-totoo tayo sa pananampalataya sa Panginoon. Our first hint of Daniel's greatness comes in his quiet refusal to give up his convictions, even when that meant being thrown into a den of hungry lions. Ang matutuhan natin na leksyon sa buhay ni Daniel ay he applied God's will to his own life and he resisted changing the good habits he had formed. Dapat lang. Kasi sabi nga, ang teksto natin, whoever give heed to instruction or whoever give careful attention prospers. And blessed is he who trusts in the Lord. Both his physical and spiritual diets were an important part of his relationship with God. Yun po ang leksyon na matunghayan natin sa buhay ni Daniel. At alam po natin na God will never forsake those who trust Him. Hindi tayo abandonahin ng Diyos kung tayo ay nanatiling nananalig sa Kanya. God's promise does not mean that if we trust in Him, we will skip loss or suffering. Hindi ibig sabihin na kung tayo ay nananalig sa Panginoon, ibig sabihin, ligtas na tayo sa mga suffering na dumating sa buhay natin. But it means that God Himself will never leave us no matter what we face in life.